What is up, people of YouTube? It is I, Super Mario Zilla, or you can call me Vinny, and today we are going to take a look at the Mezco 1/12 Collective Deadpool! Deadpool is a crazy bastard that got mutated into not the best looking person, and he has required a healing factor that can keep him from dying. Very short history, since I'm pretty sure probably only 5 of you who don't know who Deadpool is. The figure was revealed a while ago, and many people are saying this is the best Mezco 1/12 figure made so far, and I would say rightfully so. But anyway, let's see what all the hubbub is about. Well, I'm not sure if this will be an easy figure to talk about or a hard one. Where there is paint, but most of the looks come from the cloth clothing. The head sculpt is excellent and captures the insane and crazy look that Deadpool has very well. And the wrinkles on the head are a nice touch. The paint on the head is nice and clean. The body is where you see the cloth clothing, and there are details under it. The clothing is tight enough to where you can still see the muscle details. And they really pop, and it looks great. The gear Deadpool has around the arms have an excellent sort of mechanical leathery sculpt, and where there is paint, and it's nice and clean. The cheeks have a great sculpt and looks a bit battle damaged, and the buckles are cleanly painted again. The shoulders have a leather material, and it's a really nice material. I can't get over how nice this material is. And you can still tell Deadpool has muscles under his clothes. The rest of the arms have a muscular sculpt, and once again, looks great. The forearms have the battle damaged armor, and once again, it looks fantastic. The hands are plastic, and the sculpt on them are once again pretty awesome. The hands are also a bit mechanical, and the paint once again is very clean. The belt is nice, the buckles are cleanly painted, the gun holsters have a leathery sculpt and texture, and they have a very clean paint job. The buckle is not the best. The paint job could have been done a bit better. It's kind of sloppy, honestly, and the eyes on the buckle are uneven. The legs have a muscular sculpt, and it's once again pretty good. The sides of the legs have a black leather material, and it once again looks great. The lower legs armor is pretty awesome. The sculpt is really good, and does have the chips and cracks to make it look battle damaged, just like the forearm armor. And it looks fantastic once again. The buckles are once again cleanly painted. The sneakers are awesome, the sculpt is fantastic, and the paint once again is very clean. Where the red meets the black, it's cleanly painted. And they painted silver on the tiniest of details. But we get some paint chips. But to be fair, it's only minor. So sculpted paint apps are incredible, and I'm so glad Mezco did not disappoint. Articulation for Deadpool. Well, for the Mezco figures, articulation is not the best because, you know, the clothing. But there are some strong points, so you can still post a figure. They have those promotional shots on the back of the boxes for a reason. So let's check it out. Head is on, I believe it is a double ball peg. I was never too sure. No, it's a regular ball joint. I'm sorry, I thought it was. The neck, however, does give Deadpool more range, so it can look this far up, this far down. So that's not bad. Arms can hinge up about this high up, which is actually really good, though, you know, be mindful, you do not want to risk ripping apart the cloth clothing. Can move this is about as far forward as it could go, and it can move this far back. I believe it can move a bit more far forward, but I kind of don't want to risk that on video, so yeah. Biceps can also swivel. Don't want to move it too far for obvious reasons. Yeah, I can't see it too well because of the cloth clothing, but trust me, I can move. Elbows are on a double hinge, so that's a good range. Hands on a swivel hinge combo, so you do get basic ball joint movement out of it, kind of. Swivel and hinge. Swivel and hinge. Torso is on, can only barely move. Yeah, it's not really that much good range. However, the waist, in conjunction with the torso, can help it move. This is as far forward as Deadpool can go, which is not horrible, but nothing stunning. And it can make Deadpool move this far back, which is, again, not bad, but nothing stunning. Legs can hinge out about this far, so he cannot do the splits, and even if he could, again, you don't want to risk that. But no, it's Deadpool, so you really don't need the splits. Legs can move this far forward, which is not bad. The legs can move this far back. Again, it's not bad. Knees are on a double hinge. Pretty good range. These things can actually swivel. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. The thighs can't swivel. I almost forgot about that, guys. Legs are on... feet are on... I believe that they are on ball joints. They can move this far up, this far down, and have pretty weak ankle articulation. But it's not horrible. In fact, this is Deadpool's widest stance. So I think that's pretty good. At least that's in my personal opinion. So articulation, for the Mezcos, the Mezco 112 collectives, they're not the best articulation in the world because cloth clothing. So, but still, if you go with posing figures and if you're creative, you can get some pretty neat poses with this guy. So, have fun, but at the same time, be careful. Deadpool is about 6.5 inches tall. Now let's do some size comparisons. Here he is with the SH Figuarts Tony Stark and Ant-Man. Here he is with the SH Figuarts Captain America and Black Panther. Here he is with the Marvel Legends Spider-Man and Carnage. Here he is with the Marvel Legends Iron Fist and Ghost Rider. And finally, here he is with the Mezco Red Suit Daredevil. Because of Deadpool's more realistic aesthetics and design, he'll stand out compared to Marvel Legends and SH Figuarts figures. Regardless, if you want Deadpool snuck into a display, you shouldn't have too much trouble. Deadpool comes with plenty of accessories, so let's give them a look. First is his display stand. It's really nice and it has Deadpool's face on it. You can display Deadpool on the stand in two ways. One way is the peg that you can peg into the bottom of his foot, or you can use the traditional arm and clamp. Next, he comes with two fist hands that were on him in the package, two gripping hands for the katanas, two gripping hands for the firearms, one give me a phone call hand, and one open hand that can be used for, I think, holding the front of the machine gun. So that's plenty of hands. But let's get into the good stuff. Right after we talk about the alternate head, which is the classic look when Deadpool has one squinty eye. The sculpt is really good on his head, and we definitely have our options. Okay, now onto the good stuff. He comes with two katanas. These look really good. The sculpt I like a lot. It's not your average, bland, usual katana sculpt that every Deadpool figure has. No, it's a unique sculpt and it looks fantastic. And the handles have a cool gripping texture. And the paint on it is nice and clean. Attaching the katanas are easy since all of Deadpool's hands are soft plastic. And if you want to put the katanas away, you can put them into sheaves, which is easy to do. He comes with 4 grenades, and I personally love these because they actually have Deadpool's face on them. I love this. Just put them in the open hand and there you go. Next, he comes with 2 handguns. The paint on them is fantastic once again because they have Deadpool's face. Clearly painted and not bad. They have a cool metallic gun texture and once again, looks awesome. Another cool thing is that the magazines can be removed. I wasn't expecting that, so I'm glad Mezco gave us the option. Get the gun hand and attach the handgun in the hand. And it's easy to do since the hands are once again soft plastic. And if you want the guns put away, you can also put them in holsters, which is easy to do. But what's not easy to do is keeping the straps attached. They always find a way to pop off, and it can be a little frustrating if you're OCD like me. Next, he comes with 6 of these. I don't know what they are called, so I also think they're called grenades. I don't know. If someone could correct me in the comments, please let me know. The paint on these is once again nice and clean, and the sculpt once again is awesome. If you want to put them away, you can just put them into the holes of the harness. And last but not least, he comes with his machine gun. Sculpt once again is marvelous, and the paint again is really nice. The magazine once again can be removed, which is cool. And if you slide this thing back, you can actually put in one of the 6 grenades. Very cool. And to use, just put the handle in the gun gripping hand, and there you go. Deadpool does not disappoint with the accessories. The accessories themselves have awesome gimmicks, which can give Deadpool a lot more display options. I'm glad that Mezco did not disappoint with these accessories. So, buy, don't buy, or wait for a sale. This figure is great. I love this figure so much, and it's now my favorite Deadpool figure of all time. I am aware that these types of figures are not for everyone, especially if you want all the articulation in the world. But if you love Deadpool, Marvel, or realistic-looking superhero figures, this is definitely one to pick up. I feel I got my money's worth, but if you don't like the $80 price, which I personally think is reasonably priced, get it on sale. I'll give this figure a 9 out of 10. Thank you guys and gals for watching, and if you like this video, leave a like, and if you want to share your thoughts, leave a comment down below, and if you like this video and want to see more of my stuff, you can subscribe. And if you like toy photography or behind the scenes, you can follow me on Instagram. Link to it is in the description below. With that being said, I am Super Mariozilla, and I am out. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.